hey look, it's a Caterpie. I'm gonna catch him. Caterpie, use copy mood. No. He shouldn't have it. Hey Caterpie, can you help me? Can you help me, please? Caterpie, help me. Please. Please. Okay, hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video. And first of all, let me start with saying that I might not be uploading as much videos because I got really badly hurt because I was riding the bike and I fell, and I can't really play any type of video games right now. But I already pre-recorded this, and I'm just gonna be like giving the what I saying what I'm doing. So today we're gonna be playing a Pokemon Nuzlocke. For those of you who don't know what a Pokemon Nuzlocke is, it's basically playing Pokemon but with extra rules. And for those of you who don't know what Pokemon is a game where you catch animals and make them fight. That's pretty much it. Um, well, use normal Pokemon Nuzlocke, you can only catch the first Pokemon you see in each route. You have to give them all a name, and each Pokemon that dies, each Pokemon that like faints in battle dies. Also, you can't make your own team. The only way to get a Pokemon off your team is by having it die. Okay, so I'm gonna be changing a bit of the rules because I'm playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, a game in which you can't faint any Pokemon, which means you can't get any experience. So what I will do here is instead each Pokemon I catch that is like if I'm in route 1 and I already caught my first Pokemon, if I catch it again. If I catch another Pokemon Route 1, I don't give it a name. I take it off my party and I give it to Professor Oak. So that way I only get the experience. So yeah, let's start. Okay, let's start. So I'm in my house. I am ready to like go get my first Pokemon, and I just like appear in this city. I think it's called Pallet Town. Yeah, it's Pallet Town. Yeah, because it's from the first Pokemon game. It's the adaptation of Pokemon Red, of Pokemon Yellow. That was the adaptation of Pokemon Red. So we get into Professor Oak's house, and he isn't here. So then I go to Professor Oak. I find him because he was outside counting Pidgeys, and I caught Pikachu. This part was a bit cut, sorry about that. But yeah, I just caught Pikachu, and here Professor Oak is like, wow, you caught him, so like, that is your Pokemon if you want. And he says like, we did good for the first time. And yay. So we try to pick it up, but it escapes. And then I have to like go to his house and get it. Then the other guy gets his Pokemon, and he's like, he gets an Eevee. Then Oak gives us the Pokédex, and he's like, you have to complete the Pokédex. And yeah, so he just tells us about the Pokédex, and that how his dream was to make it, but he never could. So now it was our turn to do it. So yay. We both go running out. Then Mom comes in and says we get a town map. After that, I go to Route 1, and right now I'm looking for a Oddish, but I accidentally get into an encounter with a Pidgey, which means I have to catch it. So I get ready to catch it, and I get it with a great throw. 1, 2, 3, cut. So I caught the Pokemon, which was great. So I got a PG, although I wanted an Oddish. So that's kind of sad. I don't remember exactly what I named it, but I'll show you in a bit. So I go there and I get a Parsect that the guy from the store gives me, and then I run into a Oddish in Route 1 and I am so angry, but at least get him for the Pokédex entry and the experience. So I get an excellent throw and get him in. Then come on, that's how I named the PG. I think grows a level. He's level 3 now. Then I go back to Professor Oak. He gives us a couple of raspberries, and now it's time to fight. I think his name was Bob's Eevee. So I fight the Eevee, beat it easily, almost take no damage. I use Thunder Shock, electrocute the Eevee, and I won the battle practically. It's almost dead. So I win the battle. He's like, "Oh no, I died. Why?" And he faints. Then I go to his sister, and he gives me like sportswear. Then I fight a youngster, and I use Thundershock against his Rattata. He uses Tail Whip, which is a pretty bad move, honestly. Then I use Thundershock again and eliminate it instantly. So that was easy. So then Pikachu grew to level 7. That's how I named my Pikachu. And he's like, yay! There. So after that, I get into another battle with this guy, and he uses Eevee again with Tackle and gets me to half health. Then I use Pikachu, I think. Yes, I use Pikachu and I use Thundershock again, but Eevee uses Quick Attack, which gets me down to yellow, but I quickly eliminated it, which means I won the battle. After that, I get into a battle. I get into an encounter with an Endorian on, I think, Route 4 or maybe Route 2. I catch it with an excellent throw. 1, 2, 3. So I get it into my Pokédex. It's an Indorano, I think. And a Pikachu grew to level 8, which is good. And I get a Pokédex entry, which is also good. Now I have Purple as the name for the Nidorano. And I go into Viridian Forest. Right here, before entering, I think this is Route 3, I get into an encounter with a Rattata. I try to catch it, I throw the Pokeball, and I didn't get an excellent throw, but since a Rattata is very easy to catch, I should be able to get it, and I do. That was easy. So I caught the Rattata, and I got a couple of XP points. Come on, grew to level 6. Then I ran into an encounter with a Caterpie in Viridian Forest, although I was looking for a Oddish again. But at least I got the Caterpie, which has 3 evolutions, which means I can get 3 Pokédex entries. So I caught the Caterpie. I got a couple of XP points. Ratman is the name I named the Rattata. Purple grew to level 5, and I named RA7. I don't know why RA7. My Caterpie. Then I got into an encounter with a bug catcher. I use Quick Attack against his Caterpie and get it to yellow in first attack. Then the Caterpie uses Tackle, does almost nothing. Then I use Quick Attack again and eliminate it. So give me the prize money, please. Yeah, so I get a couple of XP points. I beat him. I got $36 for winning and 3 Pokeballs. Then I fight against this girl. She has an Enderman, a female, I think. I use Thundershock against it. Then it uses Scratch against me, which is very weak. Then I use quick attack because I know that will hit first, and I eliminate it. Okay, so I got 18 XP points, which means that pikachu grew to level 9. Then I get into another encounter fight with this girl, and she has a Pidgey, so I use Thunder Shock because Pidgey is flying, and flying is weak against Thunder, so I eliminated it instantly. I get a couple of XP points, and Purple grew to level 6, and Purple learned the name Poison Sting. Ratman grew to level 5, and I beat her. She got me $80 and 3 Pokeballs. After that, I get into a fight with another Pikachu, and he has Metapod. So I use Thunder Shock, and I eliminated it instantly. So that was a quick fight. Metapod doesn't give that much experience, just 17 points. And I beat him, he gave me $36 and 3 Pokeballs. Then I get something in the ground. And then I leave Viridian Forest. But I first check my party. I have all of my Pokemon there. And I take RA7 to walk with me. I don't know why. Okay, so I finally left Viridian Forest, and I got to Radman to get to level 6, and then because I caught another Caterpie, my Caterpie started evolving, and Purple grew to level 8, RA7 grew to level 7, I think. Then here is the sequence of my Caterpie evolving, that sequence, so we get to see it evolve into Metapod right there. Okay, so it evolves into Metapod and it's really fun. Now I'm just grinding for a bit of XP, so I'm using the support trainer so that I can get double XP, I think. And I'm looking for Pokemon that I can get XP on, because I'm pretty sure I don't have enough levels so that I can beat Brock, because I have no Pokemon that are strong against Rock. Instead, I have weak Pokemon. So I'm giving a bunch of candy to my Pikachu so that he can get stronger and faster. Then Pikachu grew to level 12. After that, 2 Pokemon got level up, and Metapod evolved. It started evolving again, which is cool. So a Metapod evolved into Butterfree, I think. Yes, Butterfree. So RA7 evolved into Butterfree, and they got another Pokemon entrance. Then a bunch of Pokemon got XP points, which was very good. Then Purple leveled up. Then I decided I wanted to get into the Pokemon gym, but I had no Pokemon that was strong against Brock. So I went outside, and I decided I was going to catch an Oddish, so I could have it in my team. I would have the Oddish in my team. Then I would, as soon as he let me pass, I would get it out of my team. So I added the Oddish to my party. Then I tried to go back inside. So once I get back inside, he's like, "Oh, you need Pokemon that are strong against Rock type." So we have to like show him our Oddish because he's strong against Rock type, and he's like, "Yes, you're correct." And so he lets me get in. Then I open up my party thingy, and I get my Oddish out of the party because I don't want him in there. I just used him so that so that I could get in. So once I get in, it actually works. So I can just pass through. I get in an encounter with this girl, and I destroy her, pretty much. So I tried to get rid of the support trainer, but I didn't really know how. So I just had to switch in Pokemon while I was actually fighting. So I mean, I'm gonna try to change that next time because I don't really feel it's that fair, but it wasn't that bad. So I beat the Geodude with a single double kick, so 2 kicks. Then I got into a fight with this girl who also had a double kick, so I used a Geodude, so I used double kick again. Why do they only have Geodudes? Come on. So it was super effective, it hit 2 times, and the Geodude fainted. I got 42 XP points, Purple got 35 XP points, come on, whatever, and I beat her, so it was pretty easy. Beat him, actually. Now it was time for the hard fight. I decided I was going to go back and heal up all of my Pokemon. Because as I stated before, if a Pokemon faints, it dies, and I didn't want anyone up to faint. Okay, so I'm out here in the field, finally out of Brock's cave, and I am looking also for a Pokemon that I can catch in that city because I wanted to have a full team when I fought against Brock, but I couldn't, so I just regened my Pokemon and started the fight against him. His first Pokemon was pretty easy to beat. I just had to use double kick twice, I think. So I kicked him 4 times, and then I used quick attack from Pikachu, and then I changed Nindoran O to Ratman with the other fighter because I still didn't know how to get her out. So I beat the Pokemon, and I beat his Geodude. Then it was super effective and it went really good for me. But then he pulled out another Pokemon because he has more than one. First trainer, I think, they have to have more than one in the whole thing. So one of my Pokemon wanted to learn Helping Hand. I didn't let them. So Gym Little Brock sent out Onix. I was really afraid of this guy because last time I fought him he was very strong. So I decided I was gonna get Ratman into a fight just because I didn't know how to get rid of this trainer. And so I changed Nindoran O to Ratman, and I used double kick, which just did half health, which is decent but not good enough. Then it attacked my Pikachu and did nothing, so I was really confused. So then I changed Ratman into purple again, just because I didn't want to have the support trainer fight. And I used Pikachu, my favorite Pokemon in my party right now, to use double kick, and I beat Onix. So I was ready for whatever Brock's next Pokemon was. So it went really good. And he actually beat me. He just had 2 Pokemon, and he gave me the Rock Badge. This might not look like much, but it took me over 2 hours to get all of this because I had to grind a long time for the experience, and because I was being very, very cautious. So I think this is the first episode of the Pokemon Nuzlocke. So I decided I was gonna leave my house, and I met Blue. I mean, no, he's not Blue. I'm not spoiling anything. He told me he's Blue. He said he's from Paletown, I think, and he was just talking, and he gave me 5 Great Balls. So he told me about how you can catch better Pokemon with better Pokeballs, and then he was like bye and left. Then I got into a fight with this girl. Because I was traveling to Route 6, I think. She got an outage and I electrocuted it. And then with the other support trainer, I changed Pokemon again. It's so annoying. But still, I waited for the support trainer to do its thing. And then I used Thunder Shock that completely and utterly destroyed the competition. After that, I got into another fight because there are trainers everywhere trying to fight me and they never win. So Pikachu wasn't a complete health, but still, Nidoran female didn't pose a threat, and I thundershocked it into fainting in one hit, so it was very good. Oh, and I also found a way to get rid of the support trainer, so that was cool as well. Then I went against Bug Catcher guy, and he had a Kakuna, which is also a very weak Pokemon because it actually doesn't attack, it just defends. And it's just the transition between Butterfree and how is the other one called? No, it's a transition between Weedle and whatever the evolution was. I don't really remember. So I got 3 Pokeballs from that. Then I got against Youngster, I don't know. I used my Pikachu against his Rattata, and I think I destroyed it as well. So this was a walk in the park because my Pokemon were extremely overpowered in comparison to the other Pokemon. But I was still very scared to lose my Pokemon. Okay, so then I beat him, and then I found a Sandshrew and I named him Sandals. So he's my sixth Pokemon, official Pokemon. So that was cool. And there was another Sandshrew. The only bad thing about it is that it just has 2 evolutions, which means one less Pokemon entry, Pokedex entry, but it's okay. So I got a Nana Berry from RA7, and then I went into the Regent Station. So basically I went to this cave place in Route 4. I talked to this person, and I didn't talk to that person actually, but I just got into the hospital for Pokemon, and I was like, hey, my Pokemon aren't that damaged, but still, I don't want to take the risk. So they were like, okay, cool, I will heal them up free of charge. So they healed them up, and yes, my Pokemon were all good. And then I just took a couple of screenshots. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been the first episode of the series, and bye!